7 a.m. I'm feeling scratchy. How about you, Rachel? We're going up to see Mount Cook today. Hopefully. So it's a 300k round trip ride. Because we're staying further away than we were going to. But it's nicer.
We've got a telly.
We've got a TV, look.
And coffee cup.
So we watched...
And a heater.
And a heater. Oh yeah, look. Ta-da! And we watched telly. Rachel watched telly last night. And I bought 100 gig of internet for $5. Got a whole day to use it. So I watched 4 episodes of Revenge. Breakfast time.
Woo! GoPro on, look at the weather. Yeah. So what's the date? I'll go there later. Is it? Yeah. It is, isn't it? Very serious, eh? I didn't realise they were lined and then they had stones over the top. Oh yeah.
one, good. Oh, I got another good one. Pretty cold, eh?
Man, yeah, it was worse yesterday.
It was. We know.
Yeah.
Because we were wet yesterday too.
Yeah, same. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, look at that.
What a ride.
Where are you from today?
Oh, we've just left Lake Tiptoe.
Okay.
Is that you?
Fairlie.
Fairlie the night, yeah.
We,
Right from yesterday, so we ended up driving to Timaru. We drove all the way from
Marama.
Marama to Timaru.
Which is-
Oh, no. Got back to Fairlie, and then we got up and then we, okay, we've got to go back.
Yeah.
We couldn't see the mountain at all. No.
And that's kind of why we came this way, you know.
We came back to It may not, but it doesn't matter. It's so beautiful. Oh, I come around that corner in that lake. And
Yeah.
the Southern Alps behind you. It's just like
Oh, amazing, eh?
stunning.
Lake Pukaki, and realised I left the camera and memory card in, I don't know, back at the campsite. So we're going to have a quick look on the video and show you, and then we're going to take some photos. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Now this lake's really low. Sometimes the water's right up to here. This lake is really low. Time for some photos.
Malaysia.
Yeah.
We have been here for 2 days.
It was really funny this morning.
We'll be spending our riding tour in southern New Zealand for
Yeah.
around 10 days.
Okay, and you're riding those two there.
Yeah.
Great stuff. That's good.
to Mount Cook Village and having a look around. We're going to go to the information centre. Hands must be a bit cold because I dropped my keys, couldn't hold them. Wow, look at this place. The visitor centre, the centre of visitation. That's what it is. Here we go, here we go. So we're in the information centre. Yeah. We'll find out which way to go. Clouds here goes up quite high, look. Beautiful, eh? Oh wow, hold on. Mount Cook, and we forgot the memory card for the camera, and so we got to a shop and we found a shop that sold a memory card. Guess what? We forgot the camera, left it on a bench in a lake Pukaki about an hour ago. Pukaki. So we have no camera, we've just got this. So anyway, let's hope it works. Look at that. It's lifting. We will have to come back on a better day. Hey? Yep. Lovely. Yeah, lovely, huh?
Should I take a photo?
There you go, right, you can stand there, lovely. Excuse me,
Sure.
could I get you to just hold that? It's a video and we're going to take a still off it. And
Okay.
just point it at us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Already starting?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You don't have to do nothing, just point it at us.
Is it good enough?
Yeah. Yeah, right there. That's it. That's what you do.
Because we've lost our other
Oh,
camera.
this is very
Thank
new.
you.
This is the first time to see this kind of this one.
Yeah, it's a little video camera.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
It's very tiny.
We-
It's very nice.
We lost our, normal camera. We left it by a lake 50 kilometres away. We just forgot it. So,
So, but
Okay,
this one
maybe
we
I hope it will be nice.
hopefully.
Hopefully.
yeah.
So beautiful today.
Yeah. And whereabouts are you from?
Japan.
Oh, right. Lovely. You both.
Yeah.
And how long have you been here?
Already 7 days.
Beautiful. I'll be able to pull a still off that for you. Alright, look at that. Yeah. It's a long way away.
Pretty cute.
But he's there. Lovely. I mean, honestly, look at that.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so we're going to go to this one first. What's this one called? Hooker Valley. Yeah, we'll go there first, eh? Hooker Valley, the home of the...
Oh, we brought our shoes in case you wanted to walk.
Oh, I'm alright, my boots, I'm fine.
Okay. Which way's the walk?
It's like a pilgrimage.
I know. It's a pilgrimage.
It has been pilgrimage.
It is. It's like a pilgrimage. Look, there is. Where have we got to put the ring, Rachel? Do we have to find the ring or deliver the ring? I can't.
I haven't found it yet.
We've got to find the ring. Oh, we've got to throw it into some fireplace, eh? Yeah, we'll do that then.
That's for Elizabeth with it.
These aren't children. These are hobbits. They're fully grown adults. Hello. Yeah, look, they're on the pilgrimage to find the ring as well. Look.
It says Hooker Valley, but I'm hoping you will look out
No, no.
this way.
I don't know. This chap might know. Excuse me, do you know if this is the lookout or is this the long walk?
Oh, there is a lookout just up here.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
I love the quiet.
Yeah.
It's just, you can hear water, the odd person.
Yeah.
Considering there's a lot of people here today.
Wow. I don't know what else to say. Because you say wow all the time. But it doesn't really cover it, does it?
Imagine if we decided to not come back.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't
That would have been a tragedy.
beg thinking.
No. No, it doesn't. So
This is so beautiful. I don't even care if it rains for the next 4 days. But
but we hope it doesn't. Yeah. It's been quite good today. We met a few motorcyclists. We met another couple from Auckland and they're touring on a Triumph T100. And yeah, it's funny how when you're on holiday and you see people and you just kind of get along, eh? It's nice.
yeah.
Good fun. And we met a couple of Malaysian guys touring. And when they saw us, they came running over and shook our hands and introduced themselves. As if, like, hi, I forget his name. Anyway, shook our hands. And it was really nice. It was just like as if we were long lost buddies. You know, we needed a small reintroduction. It was just lovely. They're from Sarawak. And he wanted to be my Facebook friend. So he sent me a Facebook friend request. And then I'll be able to have a look through my photos. And I guess I'll be able to have a look through his. That's quite good. I can't believe it. It does, Rachel. It's a bit hot in the gear. When we started out this morning it was just so freezing, and now she's pretty warm in the gear today. Pretty tough on the old knee. Woo! Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Right, is this where we put the ring? Oh,
An unexpected journey.
this was an unexpected journey, wasn't it?
And that little
Yeah.
ditch.
Down a ditch. Carefully down a ditch.
So that can be good.
How's that? We've just tried to ride down this road here, down to the Tasman Glacier, and it is absolutely unrideable. We've got about 200 metres down, and just both wheels are sliding. Just not rideable at all, which is a real shame. You just can't. Oh, and I've got a knobbly on the front, and it's 8 kilometres, and I still can't ride it, and I'm a dirt bike rider. This is what they've given us to ride on. Just marbles, essentially. How can you ride on that? It's just ridiculous. It just rolls, and your tyres just roll on it. And they do look. They're just marbles. It's just no way you can ride. Your wheels just roll on it. Absolutely unnerving. There's no way we would have made it to the end. And it's a real shame. This is a New Zealand tourism place that everybody wants to go to, and if you're on a motorcycle and you've come from the other side of the world, you can't ride on that. It's just shameful that anybody would put that on a road and call that a road surface. You know, somewhere that we really, really wanted to go to, as do many other motorcyclists. But it's just dangerous, an accident waiting to happen. And it would be so easy to get it right. We toured that in 1989, we rode it. Look at it, look at these. They're just marbles, that's it. Just round like marbles. We toured that in 1989 on a dirt bike, and it was no real problem at all, but they've kind of stuffed it since then. Never mind. I can see the glacier at the foot there. There's the airport down there. And right up there is the Tasman Glacier. Gosh, you can see the dust coming off the road. Right up there. Listen. I can barely hear anything. Oh, yeah. Yep. I've got a couple hundred in my wallet, but it ain't 800. Just beautiful, isn't it? I just turned around from where we come from so you can have a nice look at that picture there. There's Mount Cook. There's us. Yeah, so somebody's picked up our camera this morning. We left it here, and it's got our phone number in it, you know, mobile number. It's a shame. People aren't so honest, you know. Like if I found somebody's camera and it had their mobile number in it, I'd just say, hey, give them a text and say, hey, your phone's here, where would you like me to leave it, you know, for you to collect? But for $100 worth of camera, $120 worth of camera, people will make themselves thieves. It's not a lot of
value, is it? People don't place much value on honesty. 120 bucks. That's what people's integrity's worth. Okay, let's go. Concrete, here they are too. Pumping concrete over the road, what a great idea. Love it. We've just ridden to the top of Mount John. There's an observatory here. We're not going to the observatory, but we are going to the cafe. There's the observatories. There's quite a few of them, as we can see. And I can smell coffee, so that will be coming soon, I suppose. Look at that. What do you reckon, Rach?
Amazing. I've never seen such a panoramic view.
No, never. So we're waiting for a mochaccino and a piece of banana cake. Not a bad view to be waiting, no. Look at that.
Alright, so we're looking at the map to show us what we're looking at when we stand at the top of Mount John. So first of all there's Lake Tekapo, obviously, a large blue lake. Straight ahead, some little hills called the Thumbs, the two little peaks. Then to the side, if I can use my finger, Mount Siebold. Over this way, we actually can't see it at the moment, is Aoraki Mount Cook. It's behind the clouds over there. The next mountain over, Mount Siebold. Then there's the cafe. Way down there. Way down there. There's Mount Benmore, which I think is behind those hills. And the Mackenzie Pass. That might be the Mackenzie Pass between those two hills. That is Tekapo Township, which has grown a lot since we were last here. It's beautiful. Those ranges are called the Thumbs. There's Simon talking to someone he's just met.
So this chap here from the UK, he's got a friend. He's been your friend's been cycling for 4 years around the world, and his name's Matthew Blake, and he's written a book. And so we're gonna watch for it and then read it.
Enjoy.
That looks like the big one.
It does look like the big one. The big one. So what's this called, Rachel? This is a national what? Darkness place.
Oh, there's a name. It's like a registered sky area.
A registered sky area.
Well, maybe it tells you over there.
Okay, so this is Mount...
Because it has the least amount of light
Okay, so this place here has the least amount of light pollution, one of 10 places in the world of the least light pollution. Wow. Yeah, wish you were here. My goodness. My goodness. Wow. So what basin is this, Rachel? Look, and there's little cars down there, tiny weeny ones. So we're in the Mackenzie Basin. New Zealand tourism closes at 5. Don't forget that. What a shame. Here we go. Yeah, look in the window. Oh.
1935.
1935. So, 1835.
Sorry, must be
1835. 1935 is not anything special, is it? 1935.
I'll go back and look at the date on it.
Yeah, look, there's that man that did the video for us before down there. So this is 1835. That's about. Church of the Good Shepherd.
This stone was laid by Her Royal Highness the Duke of Gloucester in 1935, but that doesn't mean that's from the church.
Okay, yep.
So I need to know the history of the church.
Because it's quite old, isn't it? It's supposed to be. Like an oldie one. It's an oldie famousy one. Let's go and have a look at the things they've built on the beach. It's got your finger marks. Well, if he's going to close the door at 5, you're definitely going to get finger marks on the window. I don't even know that it is 5. Because that road shut at 5. I bet it was early. Look, and people have built these things down the water, down the beachy piece. You lay one stone upon another, and you have stones laid one upon another. What's that about? Hey, look at it. Where did they start this? Isn't this some Eastern religion where they build? It was called an ubu, isn't it? They built an ubu. Well, I remember those guys that did the Silk Road did this, and they stopped at a place and did an ubu. But this is just crazy on it now. Look at it. It's like a little mini city. I blame Lord of the Rings for this. Look at it. Man, some people got serious. Check that one.
Look how tall, there's a tall one right down there.
Some of those are quite big. Look. What do they call that stone man in Canada? Inukshuk, is it?
We'll kick some over.
Don't kick some over. That'd be kind of mean. But you could, what kicks them over? I don't know, really. Just do 2. Ready? Brilliant.
Oh, no.
Love it. Good job. Oh.
And
Good job.
okay.
You've done a great job. Ooh, is that some sort of bird mess? We'll put the small one on top. We could do another small one, little teetery one.
That's too big.
It's quite large too, isn't it? You could even get a smaller one on that.
Oh, we're going now.
Yeah.
Look.
No, you've reached the limit. It's all going to come down in a minute.
Oh no.
It's not looking good.
Wobbling.
It's not looking good. Excellent. Okay, we've partaken. Right, let's walk through. These are formed over millions of years. These stones are in their natural habitat. They've evolved to go one upon the other. I don't even know what to say about that. It's a bit kind of out there. There's quite a few of them. Some people got serious. They must have spent a bit of time. Right, let's go see what that dog's about.
Yep.
Well, you can say it.
There's a big part of me would like to come down here when it's dark, when there's no one around, and knock all of them down.
So destructive. Me too. And then it could be the talk of it. Oh, you know, what brought the great destruction of 2013? Was it a freak of nature? Or just a strange Auckland woman? Facebooking. See the dog up there? That's where we're heading, to the dog. We're going to find out all about it. Haven't we found out all about this once before?
I don't remember.
Some famous dog did something, didn't it? Isn't this the famous dog that saved somebody's life by going somewhere and then doing something?
We'll find out in a minute.
We're going to find out.
Along with a whole busload of people.
Right, we're at the dog. And what's it about? That's it there. Here you go. I'll read it out.
One holders the magazine for those who also appreciate the value of the collie dog. Without the help of which the grazing of this mountain country would be impossible. It's simply to the border collie.
It's a statue to honour the border collie. What more could you want? A bronzy, is it bronze? Bronzy kind of one. We kind of feel part of it because we've got a border collie. It's in a kennel right now. So we feel like we're doing our bit anyway. There's a lot of Japanese tourists. There's a lot of, that's okay. It's nice to see tourists here enjoying our country.
Yep.
There's a lot of them. It's great. Thanks for coming. What's the deal with the buses though? Is that a holiday? If you live at home in a box and then you drive to and from work in a train, or you drive to and from work in a car and then you go on holiday in a bus, I don't know, it's a bit boxy. Okay, so it's back to Fairlie. Good afternoon. How you doing?